Good morning, everyone, from Six Flags over Georgia. We just got in the park and we are here for the grand opening of their newest roller coaster, which is actually 2 roller coasters. It's Kid Flash.
I'm like kind of pumped. First of all, I've never been to a grand opening for a kids coaster, so this is kind of fun. I'm excited that it's 2. I'm excited to duel with you guys.
Yeah, that'll actually be a good time. This is the first Skyline Attractions Pescetti coaster. They just gave us an exclusive pin for the new attraction.
Yay! I don't know what a Kid Flash is though. Is it just a younger version of the Flash?
No,
when he was a kid?
It's a comic book character.
Oh,
it's Wally West. I watched the Flash TV show, guys. I know this. Into Gotham City we go. They're giving out gift bags and they have a bunch of food out for us, some muffins. I smell hot chocolate. There she is. Cheers, guys.
My favorite thing ever was Taylor goes up and is like, is that alcoholic? I'm like, this is a kids coaster opening, bro.
All right, what's in the bag?
I got a meal deal.
Excellent.
Which is actually really good because I'm the only one out of the 3 of us that doesn't have a dining plan here.
I'll just eat 3 times, it's cool.
Or that.
Here's our entrance sign, looks nice. And we have a big circular queue here out in front of the roller coaster. This just in, there playing We Like to Party. Can't believe they brought this back. We've claimed the spot in line for the coaster, which now stretches all the way down here. Yeah, we're gonna be waiting a bit.
Kid Flash Cosmic Coaster. This unique single rail, first of its kind coaster, the only other one like it is at our park down in Fiesta, Texas, was put together in record time.
It's a great day. I'm excited to finally see this ride open for our park guests. The real credit, however, goes to the stellar group of team members and contractors that made this happen for us. We would not have reached this day without you. As always, Spivey Industrial Contractors brought their best people to pull this off. Then, of course, Northwest Coaster brought their A-team in right when we needed them. Alan Messick's team astounded us all by taking a pile of parts and assembling them into a roller coaster in 9 days flat. Last but not least, I want to personally thank Team Maintenance at Six Flags Over Georgia. So before we ride, let's please give a big round of applause for all the men and women that built this ride and made it happen.
Let's get ready to rumble!
The music is really loud, but there you go. That was the opening ceremony for Kid Flash Cosmic Coaster.
What?
We'll talk afterwards. We just got off our first ever ride here on Kid Flash Cosmic Coaster. You can see the station there in the background. We can't film any closer to the ride because they are blasting music. You can barely hear anyone talk.
I can't think straight. Like, you would have been like, what did you think of the ride? I'm like, I don't know. Did I do it already? I don't know.
It's a party atmosphere, that's for sure. Yeah. So we did wait, first of all, a decent amount for it, which, I mean, you know.
It was like an hour, probably.
I don't know if it was that long. I think it was. It was a bit. So there was some downtime that they have to deal with, which, honestly, it is to be expected with a brand new roller coaster. So I'm not really surprised. You know, they're gonna get in the groove of it, and as time goes on, I'm sure it'll be more reliable. They'll be able to really figure out, you know, how to get it properly functioning and everything.
Yeah.
So, anyways, what do you think?
It was really fun. I loved the visuals of the duel. I love it
Yes.
because that actually duels Six Flags. It's
Yeah.
great. But yeah, no, the visuals very, very cool. I will say it's not rough, but it feels like it's vibrating.
A little bit. It's not really the entire time. Like I noticed it mainly off
In,
of
like,
the drop.
valleys.
We did the red side, so we're gonna come back and do the yellow side in a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was something that I noticed. It's not like, again, it's not rough.
How
So
about
it's,
tingly afterward?
yeah, I didn't think it was a huge deal, but it is noticeable. The dueling aspect is awesome. I mean,
very cool.
you get really close to the other train. I love that the layouts are different and the crisscrossing. You don't really know where you're going next because
Yeah.
there's so much track, but you don't know what is your track and what is the other side's track.
The Pescetti name is like very aptly like named. So like
Yeah.
I don't know. You literally think of taking a fork and throwing your spaghetti, and that's what it looks like. It's awesome.
Yeah.
To me, that was like a phenomenal kids coaster. Like how cool to like get to like duel with your little kid friends.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah. I know that later we're for sure gonna go where we can sit on the opposite sides and, you know, watch the other person. Because, like, you know, we've noticed when you ride Twisted Colossus, or sorry, I've noticed, you haven't had this experience yet, but when you ride Twisted Colossus where you're on a different train as the other person, it levels up the experience because as you're going through the different elements, you're watching your friend on the other side. So I think that is absolutely gonna be the case on this attraction
Oh my
too.
god, there's a bee flying around your hand. Oh, it's gone.
You need a little child to ride on this.
This is my child.
Under 39 inches.
Here we go.
Team Yellow about to duel Team Red. We're in the back car. We're gonna see who wins.
Sloan and I are on the red side.
You guys are going down. Oh my gosh, the sun is so bright. We're already at the top.
Biscuity, let's go.
Whoa! Whoa! Look at that! Hey guys! Whoa!
Hi! Hey guys!
Oh my gosh! Whoa!
Okay, the dueling thing is so cool.
And the best part, you get to go around twice.
Yeah.
That is insane how close you get to the other train.
I know.
Woo! Right overhead. Whoa! Like, I don't know which track is ours and which is the other ones. Whoa!
That's great.
It's so much fun. Like, what a perfect kids coaster.
And then we get a little roll back. All right. So who won?
Well, of course we won. Period.
We won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we won.
I think we did too.
What'd you think?
It was a good kids coaster. I mean, obviously, it's a kids coaster, so it's not appealing to like me. But like, if that's what you're wanting to ride and you have small kids, it'd be perfect.
But did you like at least the dueling aspect?
Yeah, the dueling was cool, and visually it looks really cool, like from the midway. So
I mean, that's probably the biggest draw for it, right?
yeah.
And here we are at the site of the future Intamin Ultra Surf. As you can see, there's not a lot going on. I am not surprised that it's not that far along. I feel like this is gonna be one of the later openings for next year. Look at this!
Ooh.
One of the characters from Monster Mansion is out walking around.
Best ride in the park.
Literally our favorite. Absolutely
good.
incredible.
You're
This
like
is,
really tall.
you're a superstar.
You are.
Like seriously, you're an icon in our minds. Here we go, about to go in the marsh. Hey Sloan, remember last time we were here, what happened?
We had a big boat.
We almost sunk.
sank that puppy.
I think we kind of did. There was water all over my feet. I know that.
Hey, the best boat's a big boat.
Time to make your best monster face.
Stay out of the marsh! Stay out of the marsh! Oh no!
Monster Mansion is just the best thing ever.
It's the best thing here for sure.
It is just incredible. Like,
You know, Batman's in the same park.
I'm
right?
well aware.
oh dude, Batman just doesn't compare to the insane like creativity behind like all the different figures and like the level of detail.
personalities.
It is just amazing. Now, I know that Six Flags in Cedar Fair recently entered a merge, so I'm now about to speak to Cedar Fair. If you so much as lay a finger on that attraction, I will never forgive you. There's another one. It's the sheriff. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy.
Ready to go.
Over Georgia, this is the best thing. So up until this point, it's been a pretty fantastic day here at Six Flags Over Georgia, and frankly, I wish that that was the end of that statement. However, we're ending things off on a pretty sour note, unfortunately, due to an experience that we just had attempting to ride Goliath as our last ride of the night. We had entered the line before 6 o'clock.
It was like 5:55.
Yeah, we purchased lockers because we've had our camera equipment on us.
At
so that
5:57.
Yep, so that did hold us up for a little bit. But we were in the line before the line closed, and then, you know, because of how many switchbacks, if you've ridden Goliath, you know that there's a ton of switchbacks, you have to go all the way around. By the time we make it up to the station, they have already sent the last train before 6 o'clock. Park closed.
Yeah, it was not 6 o'clock yet.
It was not 6 o'clock yet. They sent the last train, and they refused to send another one, even though there were guests still in the line, who again, in our situation, had already paid for a locker. And then this was also when there was an employee up at the front closing off the line who was aware that we were in line and said, yeah, you guys are good. So there was no communication at all. The employees clearly just wanted to go home early. And there was
that
just
employee from the bottom went up and was like, let them ride. Like, they were in line like before 6 o'clock, and they were like, no.
The ride ops team said no. There's actually like multiple ride operators up there who said, what are you guys doing? Like
they were in line.
Let
you can't not let them ride.
And
they were like, no.
And the ride op team said, sorry, there's nothing we can do. Yeah, actually there is. You can load another train.
It's just closing your line before you're supposed to, letting someone buy a locker. Before that time, it was 5:57, the park closed at 6. We were up in the station at 5:59, and they refused to let us on. I was like, are you kidding me?
Everything else said right there happened exactly like that. It makes no sense. I mean, this is my home park. I hate to even get into it, but y'all should know better. Come on, especially Goliath crew. You guys are like top G at this park. That was BS. Y'all know better.
And they didn't get to ride it today. It's not like they had already ridden it. They didn't ride it today.
We've been working and filming all day, and we were like, cool, we'll do Goliath as our last ride, and we get there with time to spare, and they're just like, no. For no reason. They saw us walking up, and they could have just held that train if they really wanted that to be the last train. You know, like, obviously, if we missed it and we got there after close, I would respect that.
Yeah.
I don't feel entitled to be able to ride after park closed, but the park was still open.
Yeah. And
we were in line before they closed the line by multiple minutes.
We've been going to theme parks for a long time, all over the world. I've never, ever seen that happen. Over Georgia, you're doing a lot of things right. I love what you're doing with Monster Mansion. I love what you did with Kid Flash.
That ain't it though.
But what just happened, it should not be looked at in a positive way.
But you know what? Kid Flash was great. The rides here are great. Goliath is even great, even if the crew was questionable. But I am glad that we get to spend the day here regardless.
Yeah, absolutely. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to stay tuned for more here at Coaster Studios, and we'll see you next time.